All right, let's go back now to the Aspen Ideas Festival in Colorado. Bloomberg's Eric Schatzker has been speaking with financial and corporate leaders there all day, and he's there now with another exclusive Bloomberg interview. Eric?
Matt, I'm with a man who needs no introduction, Google CEO Eric Schmidt. Very good that you could spend a few minutes with us, Dr. Schmidt. I want to ask you this question. How is the behavior, or what is the behavior of your customers telling you right now and has been telling you about the economy that we're not hearing from the government, from Wall Street, and even from academia?
Well, the funny thing is that consumers behave exactly right. What they do is they spend more time searching and they buy bargains. The luxury stuff is off, and then the core stuff that people need, they're buying more of, and they're more careful with their purchases. People are reacting exactly as they should with all the new information that's on Google.
Are those patterns changing at all now, as though it seems we're beginning to come out of the economic trough?
I haven't seen it yet, but we think it'll happen over time. As people get more credit, as people become more comfortable, as people are less concerned about their jobs, of course things will return to normal.
Do we need to take more capacity out of the system beyond what we've already done? You talked about the fact that we can still make more cars than we can sell.
Well, it's a brutal economic situation. You've got overcapacity, CEOs have to make very tough decisions, but it is a cycle. And I think one of the most important things we forget is it's a cycle, and cycles have endings. This is a classic recession, and there will be a recovery.
In a conversation you just had here at the Ideas Festival, you talked about the errors of the global elite. The global elite are either still in charge, or they're advising the people who are currently in charge. How do we change that?
My question is, how do we know that the advice and stuff that we're getting now is based on real facts? And I hope that the changes that are being proposed, and regulatory ones and so forth, will be more transparent. So we'll be able to see more about what the banking industry is doing, what the markets are doing, and so forth. Because the sum of that, I think, is ultimately the best protection against future bubbles and bursts like we've been doing.
One final question. You talked about how Twitter and Facebook are both phenomenally successful companies. No question their brands are successful. Do you think they'll ever be as profitable as Google?
I don't know. Google is certainly plenty profitable. Both of them have very strong audiences. And in the Internet, if you have a strong audience, you can usually figure out a way to make some good money from that audience.
All right. Dr. Eric Schmidt, thank you so very much for joining us here at the Aspen Ideas Festival. Matt, I'm going to send it back to you in New York City.
All right, Eric, thanks very much for that.